Hi everyone, today is Saturday and it is day 9 of our juice plan. I'm here on my own today. Well, not on my own, John's on camera, but he doesn't want to be on actual film camera because he's not feeling very well.
I don't want to be in front of camera because I don't feel very well.
There you go. That's what I meant to say.
There you go.
A bit of foggy day today, so forgive me if I forget my words. So, how are we doing? Well, apart from John having a pretty dicky tummy, shall we say.
I made the mango yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday I did a pineapple and mango juice predominantly. There was a few other bits in it, but more or less just pineapple and
breakfast.
For breakfast. There was 2 mangoes in there, and John's tummy seems to have not really liked mango and pineapple juice.
I didn't think there was anything in me after 8 days of juicing, but there obviously was.
So, he decided that he didn't think it was in his best interest to have juice today and that he was going to stick to water.
I'm feeling very fragile. I have had coconut water.
Yeah, because he felt quite lightheaded. So, obviously, he needed some electrolytes and stuff. So, I've made him drink some coconut water. But, you know, this is really not the ideal thing for him to be doing.
No, but if you ever want to, clear out your system, I suggest making a mango
smoothie or something.
Fruit juice, yeah. It works. I have had problems before with pieces of cut up mango because we've taken them to play golf and use them for just like fruit. If you eat too much mango in one go, it does kind of do that as well. So maybe I should have realised that was going to happen.
So, however, I'm absolutely fine. I'm actually feeling pretty good today. I managed to get out in the garden and did a little bit of pottering around the garden. The weather is beautiful today, so it's just nice to be out in the fresh air with the sun on my back again. Not feeling hungry. Although John's not juicing, I did make myself juice today, and that's absolutely fine. Didn't have a problem with that at all.
What did you make today?
I can't remember what it was called, but it was basically spinach, a bag of spinach, a cucumber, an apple, and a lime.
It's definitely a lime, yeah. It was definitely a green one, I saw it.
Yeah, it was absolutely green. So I think that was it, because I was trying to sort of go more veg, less fruit. So there was only 1 apple and a lime in that, so that was quite good. I'm quite happy with my fruit teas and things. I think I'm getting used to that now. As I say, we're 9 days in now, so come tomorrow, we're a third of the way through.
Woohoo!
We're still having soup on an evening, and that seems to be working really well. So today I've made another batch of our tomato soup for the freezer, and I'm in the process of making a broccoli and cauliflower soup. So hopefully that'll be delicious for our tea this evening.
We are making a video of that, so hopefully it'll either be on this week or it'll be on very soon on the channel.
Yeah, it'll be on Big OGGIE World, obviously. So apart from that, everything's tickety-boo, shall we say, apart from John.
I'll be fine. I'm stronger than you think. I'm not a wuss, you know.
He's playing a mental game at the minute where he thinks everything is disgusting before he's even tasted it. So even the face he pulled while I was drinking my juice, which was actually absolutely fine. There was nothing wrong with it at all. But his face was like I could have been eating some of the most disgusting thing you've ever seen.
It's a mental game for me right now, and I haven't broke that mental barrier yet. I'll get there.
So there we go. So that's it for day 9. Hope you're all well, and we'll see you all again tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye for now. Bye.
I might have to go now, love. All right, I better go.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hi everybody, welcome to day 10.
Yep.
For me, 1/3 down. I know. We have just finished our second main juice of the day, which for us is basically that's it. Because we are drinking 2 main juices a day, and we've kind of changed the other one to soup.
Yep.
Yeah. So for me, I don't know I got that last one down, but I did. For me, day 10 is over. It's normality kind of now, even though it's a vegetable soup, it's still normality. So, Kelly said yesterday I was struggling with mindset, and that's absolutely what I am doing. I said to you this morning, I said, I'm back. I've sussed it. I need to do this. It's very important. I need to do this. I need to get myself healthier and fitter. I will do this. 2 drinks in and I'm holding this glass and I'm thinking, can't do it. My body is literally saying, can't put this in your mouth, can't drink. And you're trying to build it up to go and you won't swallow. But I got it and I will do it and I will keep going. Like I said, it's just a mindset situation. I will get through it. So how have you been? Because you were quite good yesterday. You said you were quite well.
I felt quite good yesterday, yeah. I did some pottering around the garden and a few bits and pieces.
You had a funny night overnight, though.
Yeah, I had a very uncomfortable night. I think, in hindsight, I'm probably a bit dehydrated. I don't think I'm drinking enough fluid well as.
It's funny, isn't it? Because, you look at how big these bottles of drink are and you're thinking, wow, that's an awful lot of stuff to drink every day. But you need to drink other things as well.
Yeah.
If that's kind of your food, you should be drinking other stuff as well. So we are certainly drinking more fruit tea today and just normal bottles of water, actually.
My problem last night was incredibly dry throat, so much so that it woke me several times.
Yeah.
It was just downright uncomfortable.
I will admit, I found some little sugar-free sweets just for every now and again because your mouth tastes really...
Awful.
Yeah, I don't think you've got bad breath or anything like that, but your mouth feels really uncomfortable. So I just get a little sugar-free sweet and just sweet mouth for a few seconds, just helps it more palatable. One of those things you've got to do. We're not cheating particularly, although I've just had a cocktail.
Yeah.
Well, I had a taste of a cocktail because we're making cocktails on Cocktail Corner for part of the channel. So whilst you're making a lovely soup today, we're doing a mushroom one today, which we didn't put any alcohol in, although it was supposed to be. We are still making cocktails, so I do have to have a taste just to kind of showcase what it is. But it's not a serious amount, so I'm not going to let you panic about it. And I think that's the point. Yeah, 30 days of real solid graph, but I'm not going to panic about the odd tiny little slip up. It's not going to affect the system or what we're doing. So we also popped to Sainsbury's today to pick up a few more essentials, I believe. I think that's about it, though, really, isn't it, today?
Well, I think we should discuss our taste buds.
Yeah, I was going to say that was what we were supposed to be doing. Sorry, I do apologise. I digressed earlier and forgot. I remember I just got a cocktail. You'll see the recipe on Friday or the other day. So, taste buds, yeah, very strange. We made a...
I made a cauliflower
it's a royal we. Everything's we on this channel. We made...
cauliflower and broccoli soup yesterday.
Which was very nice.
It was.
And the video will go out next week.
It was incredibly filling.
It's incredibly filling. Well, this is the other thing. We're getting full so fast right now with anything that's vaguely got solids.
But the weird thing about it is when we were eating it last night, it was really cheesy.
Yeah, after the first few mouthfuls was lovely, and then the more you ate, the more it became kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
Like a broccoli cheese, like a cauliflower cheese. And I didn't really get it. I was trying to think, I better not say anything because there's probably something wrong, because obviously we cooked it. So I didn't want to say anything. And then you said to me, it's a bit cheesy, this. But there's no cheese in it. So that's strange. I even looked online to say, is there a chemical reaction? And I will say, what was the drink we've just drank? The juice we've just done?
The juice I can't remember the actual name of it, but basically the ingredients were a whole romaine lettuce, a cucumber, carrots, and one pear.
And one pear. It looked like mud, honest to God. I think I've done a bit of video. You may have seen a bit of video on the front. It was supposed to be of what colour?
It's technically a green juice, but because we used romaine lettuce
instead of kale,
it is one of the alternatives that you can use.
It came out like mud.
It was more carrot coloured.
And I will say, it was actually very drinkable. It was quite sweet, but it was drinkable. I don't know why my body was saying don't drink it, because actually it's not an unpleasant aftertaste or anything. It's fine. But the taste I'm getting in the back of my throat is baked potato skins. Baked potato skins. This is just really random that we're getting strange flavours.
I don't get
coming
that,
through.
But he does.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So on that note, end of day 10, I think.
Yeah, I've got to go and finish off the mushroom soup.
And we'll see you on day 11. But we are still here. I'm still fighting. Honestly, I really am. I'm not as much of a wuss as she thinks I am, but I'm doing my best. Although you did give me a hug halfway through that drink today.
Because you were almost crying.
Because I know I have to do it. I have to do it. My body is telling... Look at it. The state of my body is saying, I have to do this. But it's like taking your bad medicine. You take your bad medicine, you get through it, and you keep going. And that's how I feel right now. But it'll be fine. We'll keep on. On to day 11. See you tomorrow, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Hi everyone, and welcome to day 11. Day 11. And it seems like yesterday I started this. It's just me on camera today because Kelly, well, she doesn't have a bra on. Honestly, I know the stuff I tell you. Not for any other reason apart from the fact we had to go to the doctors today and she's been fitted with a heart monitor for 24 hours. Part of an ongoing health situation that we're dealing with. So she's not here. She's in the other room. And I'm about to drink my lunchtime or, well, let's say midday drink. Today, getting the book out, today it is green lemonade. Sounds nice. Probably isn't. 2 apples, yeah. 4 handfuls of spinach. We've replaced the kale with a whole romaine lettuce. 1 cucumber, a couple of lemons. Kelly's also added a lime, I think. She hasn't put in the celery sticks because Kelly really hates celery. And I have to admit, I remember it from the last time I did this juicing thing. When you juice celery, the concentration of flavour is just unreal. And if you're not sure about celery, you really don't want to try it. So this isn't going to be fun. By the way, did you see the intro for today? Yeah, I thought I'm using so many lemons right now for like the lemon tea, lemon water in the morning, and all the lemons in the drinks. Thought I'd grow some. Go on, you never know. By the time we finish this over the 30 days, we might have actually had a few shoots of a few lemon trees. Could be good in the cooking one day. So let's try this stuff. Oh no, I don't want to do it. Do I have to do this on camera? Do I? Don't smell it, John. It's best not to smell it. Well, actually, that's not bad. To a point of, well, I haven't actually drank it all in one go because normally I would and just hold my breath for about 20 seconds and hope it doesn't taste when it comes out. That's really sharp. Lime really kicks in. It's quite nice. So, like I said, health-wise, I'm feeling okay. I'm not feeling too bad today. So hopefully my stomach issues have been sorted. I know, but all we talk about is bodies on this programme. But then what else can we do? We're shoving stuff into our bodies every day. Our daughter here is still saying that we're doing something seriously weird. Where are all the carbs? I keep saying all the carbs are in this fat I've got sitting in front of me right now on my belly. But we're doing okay. So we crack on. Day 11. Once I finish this, my kind of drinks are done and dusted. I think we've got a soup that we created from a couple of weeks ago, which we just got out of the freezer for tonight. I think it's an apple soup, so it should be kind of interesting. Apart from that, let's crack on to day 12. Nothing else to see here today. Nothing else to see. What is it? When life gives you lemons, make lemonade? Something like that. We're making lemonade and we're going to make lemons. See you all tomorrow. Good morning everyone and welcome to day 12. I know, I am just at the doctor's. I'm just dropping off Kelly's heart monitor that she's just on a 24-hour monitor to see how she's getting on. And my day begins. I've just dropped the children off at college as well. I've got to go back home, make sure she's okay, grab my juice because we've got to do a morning juice. And I'm off filming later at St Austell Golf Club. So later on we'll talk about temptation. Temptation. I know, temptation. I suppose now we're a third of the way through now and probably a little bit further. Getting close to halfway. I know, never thought I'd make it this far. Temptation is starting to seep in. Yes, I had a few sips of a cocktail because obviously we're still doing videos and the cocktail ones we do every week. So there was a little taste of that, which you'll have seen on Friday. But temptation for food, temptation for real food, solid food. It's kind of happening a little bit. Yesterday, now the children get normal food, obviously, solid food. And yesterday I went into the kitchen and Kelly was looking very sheepish and a little bit guilty, and she kept her mouth shut. Yeah. And then she couldn't help but move her mouth, and I realised she had something in it. She had snaffled a piece, not a big piece, but a piece of one of the hot dogs that she was baking up for the children. Naughty, naughty Kelly. And the discussion was, what are you doing? You know, in a bit of fun. It's nothing that serious. And she said, I just wanted to feel some solid food again and remember what it's like to chew. I know. And I will admit, Kelly goes to bed very early because of the medication she has to take. So I'm up late. I don't really sleep very much at all. I probably sleep 4 or 5 hours a day or a night. And that's it. So I'm up very late. And normally my pattern would be that I snack. And then just snack, I find things ready the fridge, all this kind of stuff. Because I'm up till like gone midnight every night. So the kids had hot dogs yesterday. Now I was very good. They didn't eat all of them. And I binned all the hot dogs and the buns that the hot dogs were in that they had spare. I binned it all. Okay? I was very good. And I took the bin out because the bins were going out this morning. So I made sure they weren't even in the house for me. But there was one bread finger roll left in wrapping, and I was so tempted because I know there's a little bit of ham in the fridge because my daughter's had ham recently, and I love a ham roll. And I'm a bit of a kid, and I love finger rolls. They're like the ultimate thing because that was the sort of thing we didn't get when we were children, except in parties. And it was so tempting, but I did not do it. Unlike Kelly, I did not do it. But I have had a little sip of a little bit of alcohol this week. But that was only purely for filming purposes. So, okay, tiny little slips, but nothing serious. And we crack on. And I've just finished filming here. I'm going to go have a little bit of soup. I'm on water. I've got through so many bottles of water today. I must admit, I'm starting to understand about drinking water and drinking more of it. I only played 9 holes today. A little bit fatigued. I think maybe I had quite a big dramatic weight loss last week, and I'm probably going to lose a bit more this week. I think my body just needs to recover a little bit, which is understandable. So we crack on to day number 13, and we'll see you tomorrow. 13. Will that be unlucky? We shall see. What day are we on?
13, is it?
13, I think.
It is. It's 13.
How do you know that, by the way?
Because today's the 12th, and we started it on the 30th. So just add a day.
Add a day. Welcome to the 13th, but it's not Friday.
No, it's not. It's actually only Wednesday, so we are safe. Yes, I've had my hair done.
It's what we're talking about today, very quickly. Transformation.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you can see, you've had your hair done.
I have had my hair done.
It's looking very lovely. It's, yeah.
I had it warmed up for autumn.
Warmed up for autumn.
Little bits of this and that in it. Yeah.
Very nice.
Very pleased with it.
Yeah, and it's the sort of thing that you're kind of thinking about now because we did have a little weigh, and you'll know more later in a few days' time, but we had a little mid-week weigh that no one really knows about yet, just to check things are still going. I'm still going very well. You're going quite well too.
I'm not doing too bad, but as John said yesterday, I have had a enormous battle in my head of cravings.
Munches.
Well,
yeah. Munching,
actually. I want to taste something. I want to chew something.
Yeah.
So currently, my current crave is tempura prawns.
I know.
And chicken gyozos.
Yeah, which we get from Sainsbury's. Yeah, which you kind of used to live on, to be honest, most of the time.
Yeah, well, I know the chicken gyozos are only 200 calories for the pack, so that's not so bad.
Well, it's a low-calorie thing,
yeah. And I don't suppose prawns are that bad, but
no.
I just want to taste something to the point where I had a cup of soup just now, and I tell you, a minestrone cup of soup has never tasted so good.
I know. We know someone else who kind of does these sort of diets, and he's losing a serious amount of weight. He's on TikTok, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
And he uses an OXO cube every night, doesn't he?
God.
To drink.
I tried that last night.
Yeah, his doctor's recommended an Oxo cube and the food supplements that you're taking every day.
Yeah, because of the salt in it. And I have to say, I did an Oxo cube last night because, like I said, I just want to taste something.
Yeah.
And I have to say, it was
good,
so disgusting. I had 2 mouthfuls, and I thought, you know what, that's not even worth it.
Try Bovril next.
So, and it wasn't even salty. That's the thing. It didn't even taste salty. It was not good. So that was that.
We are digressing slightly, but so transformation, transition into someone better, someone thinner, someone just more healthier, and that's the way it seems to be feeling right now.
I think when you're not happy with your weight or your shape or whatever, you tend to not really think about yourself. So
you find the clothes that can fit.
That's what I was going to say. For John, because he was so big, basically the clothes that John wore were clothes that would fit him. It's not necessarily his style.
It's not what I want.
Or whatever. But when you get...
Oh, I've got a hell of a style when I really get going. I was an artist, let's be honest. I'm a hell of an artist. So at the moment, I'm just doing some filming today, so I'm wearing the usual big OGGIE stuff because I do filming today. But this is now kind of... It feels like it's hanging off me.
It's getting bigger.
It's not there yet, but it feels like maybe I've started thinking about a smaller size soon. And I tried a jacket on that was made for me. It's a waterproof jacket that was made for me by a lovely gentleman who runs a little golf clothing company. And it came through from India, from his people who make them. He is Indian, by the way, so that's fine. And the shirt always kind of worked, but it was a bit snug, but it's fine. But the jacket was just impossible to put on.
You couldn't do it up, could you?
And the sleeves are massively long on it.
Yeah.
But I tried it on today, and actually...
There's space underneath.
There is enough space underneath now that I reckon if I lost another stone, it would be fine to use in golf for the winter. But it's the thing, I've always had to have clothes kind of made for me, especially golf stuff, because they just don't do the normal sizes. Unless you get stuff in America, you have to get it imported over. And I just felt it would be nice to get down to a level where I can get even a 3XL. I'm not saying I'm a 2XL, I'm not going to be small, but a 3XL where I can actually say, go to somewhere like Adidas and go, can I have some golf gear? And they might say, well, yeah, it'll fit you now. So, if Big OGGIE is a brand, I've always said, I am the brand, I need to get myself sorted. And that's kind of what's happening right now, I think. And for you, you're kind of thinking about a few new different clothes and stuff as you're progressing as well.
I think the thing I noticed this morning, because I've not lost that much in actual physical weight.
No, but it's kind of
I've noticed
shape.
The shape, my body shape is changing. My pajamas are quite loose at the minute.
Yeah.
But when I was sat in front of the mirror, as you do at the hairdressers, I noticed this.
A little bit of shape happening.
I've always had this weird half of a double chin, if you like. But when I was sat there this morning, it looks quite baggy all of a sudden. And I'm thinking, that is going to...
You have to start doing a bit of...
That's going to be baggy.
Tuck or whatever. And that's the thing when you get older.
But,
so there's a bit of worry
like you said,
about that.
that's what you do. But I'm noticing differences like that.
What is it we noticed that we've both got it? What is it? Little ridges or something on your body?
Yeah, I mean, I'm full of stretch marks. I've had, children and a set of twins, so I was pretty big, to be quite frank. So, but I've noticed my stretch marks are not stretched anymore. They're they've
crinkly.
become, they're crinkly. They're a bit more like speed bumps.
Yeah, speed bump. We both got little speed bumps in various places, I know. I think on that note,
maybe that's a bit too much.
That's a bit too much. Well, I know I've talked gross stuff on this.
TMI.
No, I've talked bodily functions and everything on here so far. They're fine with us. They understand.
Well, if you want to talk bodily functions, for the first time in I don't know how many years, I've not constipated, and that has got to be one hell of a thing.
Well, considering the fact you had that major surgery with your stomach and everything, that's one reason why. So it is a bit different. And again, you've got no solids in your body, so it's nothing to go. Honestly, nothing to go. We're going to go.
Let's go.
We'll go. We'll see you on day 14. But everything so far is tickety-boo. I promise. So I got a cocktail on my nose.
No, you have. You've been drinking.
Strawberry?
It's underneath. Right by your nostril.
Can't say a lot. Hello, cat. It's a cat. Oh, hello. What are you doing? You don't want to be here. Not right now. Not what I'm drinking. Hi, everybody.
What you're drinking.
Yeah, what we're drinking. Welcome to day 14.
Yep.
It's a very quick video. This, I hope, very quick update. Yes, we are drinking green stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but it's sort of like scummy around the top.
Oh, it is. Oh, hang on. I can't. Where are you? No,
there.
That's weird camera. There you go. Yeah, it's scummy today. That's spinach for you, by the way.
I've worked out that when you
the camera's being nudged because the cat is nudging my arm.
When you juice spinach, it actually purees it.
Purees it, yeah.
So you get
this
sort
like cream spinach. I know.
So,
sorry.
Hey, it doesn't taste too bad.
No, it's got pears in it today, which sweetens a lot of things.
Yeah.
Cucumbers, spinach. This cat is driving me mad. Go away, cat. Right, I'll drink mine in a second, but I really am drinking it. Don't worry. So,
do you want me to go and feed her a minute? Because that's what she's after.
Oh, go on then. Go and feed her. Yeah, it's cupboard love. It always is cupboard love with this cat. That's why she's the size she is. Anything you want to say, darling, today?
I think you should say about your weird taste buds.
my weird taste buds.
Well, that they're changing.
Yeah, the things that were happening today are basically Kelly did a huge amount of batch cooking today. Hopefully we got enough soup that will last us for probably a couple of weeks.
Will you see us to the end?
We'll see us to the end. Yeah, tomorrow's halfway. So the royal we, did the mushroom soup today, the tomato soup today, and golden veg, which you wouldn't have seen on the channel yet, but you will be seeing very soon, which is absolutely the best. It's always been the best one. It's one we've done for years. So we've pretty much batch cooked everything. I have actually been tasting a cocktail today, which goes out next Friday, but that was a good one as well. So that's the only kind of thing we've done that isn't really the juicing. I'm still doing the juicing. But yeah, tastes. Apart from batch cooking, taste. The mushroom soup you made the other day, I found really garlicky strong. And that's not like me. I like garlic. I like curries, like all these kind of things, lots of garlicky stuff. No problem with garlic. But for some reason, my taste buds are really strong. And then the tomato one you made the other day, I think I ate half a bowl. That's also my problem. I'm not eating very much of the soup that we're actually creating right now because I can't eat much. But it was really kind of strongly piquant, and I think that was the balsamic vinegar. So
I loved it.
Yeah, well, you loved it because it probably as it normally is for us. But right now, tastes are heightened till you won't believe. Smells are heightened. So you kind of cut back on a few of those for me.
Yes, I have.
Thank you, just for the next 2 weeks. And I'm sure that'll probably go back to being different again when we kind of come off the diet in full. I'm noticing my mouth is disgusting. Sorry. But again, there's taste bud thing going on here. Yeah. Maybe it's also part of kind of going into a kind of a keto situation as well. It's not good. So I need to drink more fluids as well. But we'll work on that. So anything else to say for day 14? Apart from...
Nope.
Woohoo, it's day 14.
Tomorrow's day 15.
Yeah.
Completely halfway there. And tomorrow is weigh-in day.
So yeah, although this is, as you know, although we've started on a Friday, finished on a Friday, that's because we will weigh tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we actually, day 14 is Thursday. But we'll add that to the end of this video and you'll see it on Saturday. Be interesting to see what's happened this week.
Absolutely.
I don't know right now. I think it was quite positive halfway through, but last couple of days I don't know. Do we look any different?
I think we're noticing us together, because obviously we see each other all the time, but I think we're noticing clothing is fitting differently.
Clothing's fitting differently. I did a quick film yesterday at Hell Golf for a golf video that went out. It's already gone out on Thursday. And I was sitting down with Neil thinking I look a bit different. I actually look a bit haggard. But that's just because I'm not quite looking as podgy as I normally do, I think. No. So
got to get used to the way you look.
Yeah, got to get used to the way you look. I've watched 600 videos plus of me, edited them all, of me being a huge round chubby face. So whilst it is still fairly round and chubby, there are some changes happening. But that's fine. That's the nature of why we're doing it.
Absolutely.
So onwards and downwards, hopefully, with weight, etc. Onwards and upwards towards halfway. See you tomorrow, buddy. Bye. Right, that's better.
Take 1 million.
Take 1 minute. It's better now because I've rested my arm on my knee, so it didn't actually drop anymore. Yeah?
Right.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the final part of week 2 on our video and day 15 for us. We are, I know.
Halfway.
We are halfway through. It feels longer, but progress has been made.
Absolutely, it has.
Absolutely. So, how did you get on this week, Kelly?
This week, I lost another £4.
Brilliant.
I broke my stone nemesis
Yeah.
that I've not been past for, well, at least probably 2 years.
Yeah, you've been trying to get past a certain number for a long time, and it's just never happened.
Just did not work. And today I flew past it.
We did, yeah.
And yeah, so I have lost half a stone in 2 weeks, and I am well chuffed.
Yeah, but it is hard.
It is hard.
Yeah,
I will
this isn't
say,
a recommended thing to do unless you really want to do
tough.
it.
I think we're doing okay because we're doing it together.
Yeah, you couldn't do this by yourself. You really couldn't.
You'd have to have
temptations
willpower,
are everywhere.
Like, you know, I mean, as you know, we got the kids, so I'm still feeding children.
Hot dogs. We're not mentioning it. All right. Okay.
But you do get to the point where you just want to taste something.
Yeah,
and
you
I
do.
know the juices are tasty.
Taste something different, I think.
Yeah.
For me. So we digress slightly.
What about you? How did you do?
I lost £8 this week.
Fantastic.
I think. So that's £27 in 2 weeks I've lost, which is £1 short of 2 stone.
In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, yeah. I'm actually quite pleased I didn't lose any more than £8 this week, although I'm a little bit disappointed because I wanted to just get over that next number barrier. But I'm half a pound short of the number barrier that I really wanted. But that's fine, because if you think about it, that's just a stupid amount of weight to lose in 2 weeks. And my body is kind of telling me it's a stupid amount of weight. I am quite tired a lot.
Right.
But I did walk up the shops yesterday with you. We had to go to the prescriptions to get
chemist,
stuff.
yeah.
And I said to you when we got to there, it's not a long way, but it is a bit of an incline all the way. And I said, I didn't notice that I wasn't out of breath.
No.
We got to the shops and everything. I'm thinking, hang on, normally I wouldn't stop because that's a bit embarrassing, but I would kind of slow down and look like I'm looking at the timetable on the bus stop or something, just to kind of just slow down for a couple of minutes and then go. And that didn't happen. And if you think about it, I'm not carrying a toddler on my shoulders.
A pretty hefty weight one,
yeah. So that's probably why. So hopefully you're starting to see a little bit difference in the look. What's happening, I don't know. I said I filmed the other day and put that out, and I thought I looked haggard, but that's just because I look different. That's part of it.
That's going to be the thing for you, because you've been the size that you are forever.
Long time, yeah.
So it's going to be really strange seeing your face change and things like that.
I don't know if you know, I did cut down to quite a lot. I use a MyFitnessPal app.
Yeah.
Before we did this, and up to the start of August, I was doing quite well, and I'd lost a stone, and then kind of put all that back on again due to the couple of injuries, and then just basically sitting at home watching telly and munching and all those things and not getting exercise. So I kind of went back to where it was, and now I'm past that, and then way past that again now.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks, I got wiped out all those weeks of lethargy, and more, which is fantastic. So this is the lightest I've been for a long time, for a number of years.
And your clothes is definitely showing.
Yeah, I haven't worn this shirt for a while because I always thought it was a little bit clingy, too much around all my areas really, but it's not now.
No, it fit lovely today.
Yeah, trousers are starting to fall down, all those kind of things.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to need new underwear at this rate.
Yeah, I think you're getting a little bit gappy, aren't you? In
certain
areas. Yeah, fine. It's just what happens, isn't it? And you know, we're not going to be perfect. We're not going to come out of this with like skin tight bodies and
no.
We understand that.
Those days
we'll look
gone.
good in clothes, but not necessarily out of clothes.
But it
takes time.
It's it's the whole thing is a mental game.
Yeah.
The actual juicing diet is a huge mental
it
mess
certainly
up.
is for me.
I'm not joking. It really is. You know, you get the smells and things, and that sets you off. So that's a real mental game because you're not actually physically hungry. I will say I do get hungry towards the evening.
Okay.
But then we've been having our soup and that's been absolutely fine. Once I've had my soup, I'm absolutely fine. But whether that's because I know I've got soup coming, again, more of a mental game.
Yeah, you kind of look forward to something that's kind of real.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And I think because my weight's crept up and I've tried so hard for my whole life to not be heavy. And when things start happening and it's beyond your control, because most of my stuff is due to lack of exercise.
Yeah.
because of my medical condition.
Your health conditions, you can't
so
exercise.
I don't have that much control. And so doing this juicing thing, although it's been massively difficult, it has given me back control.
Yeah.
And it's not for what I eat. So I'm hoping that once we come off of the fast, then I will be able to maintain my weight, because it's not like I eat over a daily amount of calories. Do you know what I mean?
You don't eat that much at all, really. But our plan is that when we come off of this, we're going to eat 1 meal a day. That's literally
Which
the
is
plan,
what I do anyway.
Which is what you tend to do. But you also probably snack on quite a few little sniggery things. Picky things.
Yeah. So that's got to
energy
stop.
quick energy things, because you have no energy. So it's your body craving energy.
Yeah.
My plan is to do some juicing, certainly stick to the lemon water, and maybe do some food replacement kind of drinks if I'm going anywhere, if I've got to go travelling and stuff. But have 1 meal a day. Because I was saying I need to go to Bristol to do some filming, and I'll probably have to do an overnight staying. I'm not doing that for the first 30 days, because if I'm in that 30 days, what do? And I can't juice fresh when I'm out, so I'll be living on water, and that's just not feasible for 2 days, not days and nights. So we're going to go. I think it's been a good week.
It has been a good week.
Been a good 2 weeks, actually.
I think it makes you feel good about yourself. When you can see the numbers coming down, it makes you feel good about yourself. It makes you think more about yourself. And I think, like you're thinking at the minute, things like, you know, if I get a bit more off, then I might be able to go into a normal shop and buy something that I like, just because I like it.
Even before we go, even the weird one that I've got 2 pairs of golf shoes right now, one really tatty, and it's winter coming, you really need something new. And I'm going, do I contact a golf company and try and do what I did last time, and try and get a set from the States, pair from the States, because they're bigger, or they're actually made? Or do I just lose a bit more weight? Because if you lose weight, you'll probably drop a size in your shoe, which actually gets me into just about normal shoe sizes. Just those little things. It's just those little targets you want to get through. Yeah. You know, I'd love to get a brand new suit one day when I'm smaller, all that kind of thing. But not now. Right now, it's just cutting through those targets, getting from one level to another. You know, still massively big compared to a lot of people, but a lot smaller than it was 2 weeks ago.
And progress is being made.
Progress is being made, and that's fine. We crack on. We go on to week 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still positive. Feel confident. Still, everybody. See you next week. Please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. Do all those things. Come and join Big OGGIE World with Kelly and I, and Big OGGIE Golf, to see me hopefully be a bit thinner and fitter on the course.
Absolutely.
Bye, everybody.
Bye for now.
This is supposed to be a short video. It ended up being like nearly 9 minutes.
Well,
my arm is falling off.
Like.
I know.
You said it didn't hurt because you were on your knee, you said.
We're going. I feel like I'm on my knees after 14 days, 15 days, but hey, you know.
Bye.
We keep going. Bye.